Who's getting excited? I know you're getting excited. We are just days away now from Phantasmal Flames. This is going to be one of the most hyped sets of the year just because it's another Charizard set. Everyone loves collecting Charizard. The Charizard Gold card and the SIR are going to be huge. So today in this video, I'm just going to break down everything you need to know about the upcoming set. We are only 3 days away now, so we're super close. So I'm going to give you all the information you need, let you know everything you need to know. We're going to look at the top chase cards of the set, some of the highlights, and some of the products that we'll be releasing this Friday. If you don't know me, my name's Ryan, and this is Pulse of Positivity, and we cover everything Pokemon TCG here. I do pack openings, we cover set info, and we just try and keep things really fun and friendly. No scalpers, none of that nonsense. We are just here to build a really amazing community of Pokemon collectors. If that sounds like you, or perhaps you're a newbie and you're just looking for some advice, I've got some guides on the channel. You can find where to find Pokemon cards, all the collecting information that you'll need, items you can pick up, everything you need to know. It's all here on the channel, so have a browse and welcome. Now, as we know, we're just a few days away from Phantasmal Flames. It does release on the 14th of November, and it is one of the smallest set in years. This is actually the smallest set in, I think I read it's the smallest set in 15 years. Now, this is going to be really interesting from a collector's point of view because it might make the values of all the cards go down, because less cards means everything's going to be easier to pull, or more of every card is going to get pulled, so it should make it easier to collect. I am going to go for a master set on this one. There is only around 90 main set cards and around 130 cards including secret rares and all that stuff. We're looking at 6 Mega EX Pokemon, 13 illustration rares, 17 ultra rares, and we've got 5 special illustration rares as well as 1 gold card, which is the Charizard. Now, the main theme around this set is fire and dark type Pokemon. So obviously we've got the Charizards, we've got Gengar, we've got Sharpedo, which I think is a dark type in this deck as well. It was really interesting. I've just attended a pre-release event for this on the 9th. That went really well. I've got a Cerulege deck to play with. It was really awesome. It's like a fire deck. It very much like it's a one-trick pony kind of deck. You literally sacrifice all your energy cards in your hand. You do a huge amount of damage, but if you don't win quickly, then it's a little bit difficult. I won a few games, I lost a few games, I picked up a few prize cards along the way, I picked up a few packs along the way. It was really well done, so thank you so much for Troll Traders, which is my local store. I actually loved it. It's the first pre-release event I've done, and it was amazing. So if you haven't attended a pre-release event before, I actually really recommend it. I really enjoyed myself. I thought it was really good, and I'll definitely be attending anyone that I can get tickets to in the future. They're so in demand as well. It was hard to get a slot, but I got lucky. Yeah, it's actually just really fun. I can be a little bit socially awkward sometimes. I'm not very good at speaking to new people or being out in public. It's weird because I do this on camera all the time, and I'm kind of all right talking to the camera, but I'm in a room on my own and I can't see all your faces directly. But I don't know, when I'm out I find it more difficult, but I'm glad I made the leap because it was really worth it, and I recommend the next one you should all check out as well. Now, going back to Phantasmal Flames, so this set, basically all the cards come from the Mega Inferno X deck in Japan, and most of that deck carries across into this deck as well, including a few promo cards from other sets. I was really hoping that the Oricorio was going to be in the set, but they've included the Oricorio in the Charizard X UPC instead. If you don't know, the Oricorio was an SIR in the Inferno X set. It's a Shinji Kanda artwork, so it's going to be super desirable, but they've decided to go a different route with that, include it in the UPC. I can't wait to get hold of that. I do have one on pre-order from the Pokemon Center, so I cannot wait. Let's have a little look at Pokebeach. Pokebeach is the best for seeing all the new set info and stuff like that, so I've just gone on here. Definitely check it out. It's a nice little website. They always have everything updated. Anything new releases, any new news, it's always on here. And we can look at the set here. A lot of the English cards aren't easy to find online still at the moment. We've got a lot of pictures of them, but they're not like proper scanned images like this. But we do have the Japanese version, so we're going to be getting all of these cards in the Phantasmal Flame set. I actually really like this set. It's very vibrant. There's something about it that appeals to me personally. I think it's just always like a style choice. Some people have said that they don't really like this set. I really do. Like I said, the Ludicolo is really nice. We've got a Dugong, we've got a nice station there. People will really like the Yamper. There's a couple of those cute cards that people like to collect. So we've got the Piplup as well, which is really nice. I think the Toxtricity is really nice. I like the colours. The colours on that one. The Paldean Wooper is so nice. And Flygon, which I like, but a lot of people don't. I think the Wigglytuff is going to be one of the main chases in this one, along with the Meowth and the Ambipom. I think is going to be a bit of a chase as well. So expect probably these three to gain a little bit of a higher price if you're trying to complete the set. I'd imagine a lot of these won't. The rest of these won't be too much. And then we move into obviously the really nice ultra rares. Obviously they're still going with this theme of they have the normal version behind in the silhouette next to the Mega. I think these look really nice. I think they've really gone for it. In recent sets, they've really upped their game with the ultra rare cards. I think they're really, really nice. I pulled this Charizard. I actually have this Charizard. I couldn't believe it. So in the pre-release event, obviously you get some packs to open, you build a deck, you play with your deck. I actually pulled this Charizard, so I'm well happy about that one. And the Oricorio is really nice. I actually have become a bit of a fan of Oricorio. I know a lot of people like Rotom as well. I also pulled the Mismagius EX. I don't know how to speak sometimes. So that's a really nice card. Sharpedo is actually one of my more favourite Pokemon. I always like the look of Sharpedo. It's pretty cool. And then we're getting down here into some of the trainers. Fire Breather is one of the cards in the deck that I was using. Obviously the Cerulege deck. It lets you draw 7 energy cards, 7 fire energies from your deck into your hand, which is crazy. And then obviously Cerulege, you have to discard 4 fire energies from your hand to do a whole bunch of damage, which is amazing. But then they're in your discard pile, but then you have cards to get the fire energies back out of your discard pile, and that's kind of the way that deck works. Super simple, but yeah, really nice card there. And then we've got, I think they've upped their game with a lot of the trainers and the item cards as well. To me, these artworks, they're trying to improve these a lot. There's a bit more a feel of depth and texture in some of these rather than them being a bit more plain, if you know what I mean. Do you get what I mean? I definitely see it there. And then we've got our SIRs. So obviously we have the Charizard, we have the Rotom, we have the Sharpedo, we have a Lopunny, and we have Dawn. And then finally we've got the gold card down here, which someone also pulled in my pre-release event. We pulled, sorry, I didn't pull personally, but at the event, I saw every single version of the Charizard card. So someone pulled the gold Charizard, someone pulled the Charizard, the SIR version. I got the ultra rare Charizard, and someone else pulled the Mega EX version as well, which is absolutely amazing. And then obviously we're going to go down and we're going to see all of the English products that we're going to get on release. So this is interesting because normally booster bundles release a couple of weeks afterwards, but actually it's all getting released at the same time. So we're going to get booster boxes. And there's the 4 artworks there. We've got one with the Gengar, we've got one with the Heracross, we've got one with the Lopunny, and we've got one with the Charizard. We have a ETB. This is the normal version. We have the Pokemon Center ETB. I was lucky enough to pick 2 of these up from the Pokemon Center. I'm going to open one, and decisions are being made still in my mind what I do with the second one. I may well end up opening that as well. I may well be doing a giveaway. Maybe I keep it for a little while and in like a year's time I do a giveaway when it's worth even more. I don't know. So ideas are still floating around in my head for that one, but obviously I love to give back to all of you. You've been such an amazing community, and the way we've grown this channel and the way we've all kind of become friends, and it's such a nice space, and it doesn't happen without you all. So any chance I get where I can say thank you and just sort of give something back, I am 100% going to do that. And I've been doing that on the channel as much as I can. Obviously, recently as well, I worked with Bulkbox, so I got a affiliate link for that. So you can get 10% off using Positivity10 at Bulkbox, which is they're a company that does eco-friendly storage boxes. So definitely check them out. I will leave a link in the description. And then I've been doing giveaways regularly on the channel as well. So we did some giveaways for Mega Evolutions, and you can guarantee that this weekend, when the set releases on Saturday, when my video goes up, there will be a booster bundle giveaway for Phantasmal Flames as well. So keep an eye out for that one. Then we're looking at a Charcadet, and that is the promo card in the ETB for this one. And then we've got 2 different free pack blisters. So one is going to have Sneasel. How do I go back? And then one is going to have Weevil. And then obviously we've got our check lane blisters as well, We've got the booster bundle, which we spoke about, the build and battle deck. I don't know if these are available for purchase. I don't really know how these work. I think it's just if you went to a pre-release event. So I managed to get one of them, and obviously I said I've got the Ceruledge deck, and that's it. So obviously here I got the Ceruledge one. Each of these different decks, if you're lucky with the build and battle decks, you get a little stamped card on there. They're really nice. And yeah, I just think this is going to be a really fun little set. It just comes across so well. It's going to be easy to collect because it's smaller, and the cards are going to be more readily available because people are going to be pulling more duplicates and stuff. So perhaps we can all trade in the Discord as well. If you haven't joined the Discord, please come and join us. Be part of this community, be part of what makes this so special and what makes this channel so special. Honestly, I know I've said it already, but you guys are just the best. Yeah, so come and join us. We chat all things Pokemon. If you're a newbie, come and join us. We'll help you out. There's no silly question in there. We will help you with any questions you might have. And that's all I really have for you today. I thought I would be able to bring you like some kind of pull rates so you can get an idea of how easy things are or how difficult things are to pull in this set. But there's no real official data for that. It's very, very early days at the moment. We'd imagine it to be around the same as Mega Evolutions. Obviously, it's going to be a lot easier to complete a set because it's a lot smaller. We imagine the gold cards to be around the same difficulty and pull rate as Mega Evolutions, or maybe the gold might be the same difficulty as those monochrome cards from Black Bolt and White Flare, but obviously the gold cards can be more difficult to pull. But there's only one and not two, so if you are going to get a version, you're guaranteed to get the Charizard. It's saying there's less SIRs, so there's going to be more of the same because there's not as many to pull from. I just think it's going to be a really fun set, and hopefully this makes it more accessible. We'll have to see how things go. It might affect the prices. Things might become a lot cheaper, so fingers crossed for that one. Also, another little update for all of you here in the community. If you are in the Discord, obviously coming into a new set release, we have an amazing weekend. I love watching all your pulls. It's always so hyped in there, so I absolutely love it. But I will be opening at some point a temporary Discord channel, and that are basically just for people to put a showcase in there, or a picture of their best pull or something, or a couple of pictures of the best pulls that you've got from your release weekend, and then I will take all those pictures specifically, or everything in there specifically, and include it in the monthly roundup. I know I did it last month, but it was a little bit hectic, so this month I'm going to make a channel specifically for that. So if you want something to get featured on the channel at the end of the month, leave it in there, and then I will go through that channel and we'll do a little showcase and give you all some shout outs. And that's it. I hope you've enjoyed this little info video. Like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord, come and join our little community. Use code positivity10 at Bulkbox to get your storage solutions, your eco-friendly storage solutions. And I've got nothing more to say. Good luck getting some products, and I look forward to seeing you all on Friday. Bye.